If you're on Facebook, hit the like button, share it. Like everyone else, I'm waiting to hear Trump's statement. And, there's live streaming it from the White House. I'll be reacting to the statement, critiquing it in real time, talking about what he got right, what he got wrong. He definitely needs to remind the media about the terrorism on the left, for sure. There is terrorism. There is terrorism by both sides, and he needs to ask, why is it that the left gets a pass? Why is it that the left is never required to own the terrorists and the organizations? Because Trump has disavowed Antifa, or not Antifa, the media won't even mention Antifa. President Trump has disavowed the Nazis repeatedly. What more is the guy supposed to do? How many times you have to say, I don't like these guys. So we hear clicking. Does that mean Trump's in? Yep, here he comes. All right, here's Trump. Here comes Trump.
Thank you. I'm in Washington today to meet with my economic team about trade policy and major tax cuts and reform. We are renegotiating trade deals and making them good for the American worker, and it's about time. Our economy is now strong. The stock market continues to hit record highs. Unemployment is at a 16-year low, and businesses are more optimistic than ever before. Companies are moving back to the United States and bringing many thousands of jobs with them. Over 1 million jobs since I took office. We will be discussing economic issues in greater detail later this afternoon. But based on the events that took place over the weekend in Charlottesville, Virginia, I would like to provide the nation with an update on the ongoing federal response to the horrific attack and violence that was witnessed by everyone. I just met with FBI Director Christopher Wray and Attorney General Jeff Sessions. The Department of Justice has opened a civil rights investigation into the deadly car attack that killed one innocent American and wounded 20 others. To anyone who acted criminally in this weekend's racist violence, you will be held fully accountable. Justice will be delivered. As I said on Saturday, we condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence. It has no place in America. And as I have said many times before, no matter the color of our skin, we all live under the same laws. We all salute the same great flag, and we are all made by the same Almighty God. We must love each other, show affection for each other, and unite together in condemnation of hatred, bigotry, and violence. We must rediscover the bonds of love and loyalty that bring us together as Americans. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans. We are a nation founded on the truth that all of us are created equal. We are equal in the eyes of our Creator. We are equal under the law, and we are equal under our Constitution. Those who spread violence in the name of bigotry strike at the very core of America. 2 days ago, a young American woman, Heather Heyer, was tragically killed. Her death fills us with grief, and we send her family our thoughts, our prayers, and our love. We also mourn the 2 Virginia state troopers who died in service to their community, their commonwealth, and their country. Troopers Jay Cullen and Burke Bates exemplify the very best of America, and our hearts go out to their families, their friends, and every member of American law enforcement. These three fallen Americans embody the goodness and decency of our nation. In times such as these, America has always shown its true character, responding to hate with love, division with unity, and violence with an unwavering resolve for justice. As a candidate, I promise to restore law and order to our country, and our federal law enforcement agencies are following through on that pledge. We will spare no resource in fighting so that every American child can grow up free from violence and fear. We will defend and protect the sacred rights of all Americans, and we will work together so that every citizen in this blessed land is free to follow their dreams in their hearts and to express the love and joy in their souls. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Okay, so President Trump just gave a statement which, he's dancing for the media now. I don't really think this is going to have a big pivotal moment for him. So already the reaction is there's no good reason the statement could not have been given Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to say,
people are already complaining.
2 days to say it.
Yeah, people are already complaining. People are already saying it's not good enough. People are, they're going in. That's the whole problem. This is the issue with the media and anything Trump does is they're never going to say, well, thank you, that was beautiful. They're going to say, well, do you take responsibility for this now? Do you accept that it was your supporters? Do you disavow your supporters? You said that the KKK is bad, but da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And, of course, he did not name Antifa at all. So, again, this is it's a lose-lose kind of situation because if you do condemn them, which you should do, which I've done, the media is still going to keep snipping at your heels about it kind of nonstop. So what he should have done was named Antifa and the left-wing terrorist organizations too. So in terms of strategy, right, in terms of if I were in charge of communications, by the way, if you're on Facebook, hit that like button and hit that share button. I'm about to give you deep analysis into modern communications and how to actually respond to this stuff. So if you're on Facebook, hit the like and share button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you're on Periscope, tap the screen and hit the retweet. All right. So here is how you have to deal with this crisis communications. You know that the media is going to try to frame Trump for people he has no responsibility for, right? They try to pin him on it. They try to pin it on me. So what you do is you have to disavow the criminals and then call for a joint statement. This is the mistake Trump made. Here's what I would have said. I would have said, I disavow the KKK, the neo-Nazis, the racists, the hate criminals, and I call upon the leaders of the Democrat Party to disavow Linda Sarsour. I call upon the Democrats to disavow the Scalise shooting. I call upon the Democrats to disavow Micah Johnson, who is a Black Lives Matter activist. I call upon both sides to unite right now and to sign a pledge of nonviolence. Right now, I call upon everybody to disavow political violence, and I am going to take the lead on this, and this pledge says that we will stand up against any political violence in America, and anybody who does this is a terrorist. So you have now done what? You've taken the high ground. You've called out the lunatics. You've called out the bad guys. And now you've put the media, you put the Democrats, which is one and the same, on the defense, right? Now they're saying, well, but our people are not that bad. And I call upon the Southern Poverty Law Center to disavow Floyd Lee Corkins, who committed a mass shooting at the Family Research Council after he read their website and they created hate. And I call upon the Young Turks to disavow Elliot Rodger, who went on a mass shooting and was a fan of the Young Turks. And I call upon the Young Turks to disavow the Seattle mall shooting, who was also a Young Turks. I call on everybody to join my pledge against political violence, my pledge for peace. That's how you do it, right? That's why I told you nobody is at the nobody's playing at the level that I'm playing at right now. And certainly nobody on the right is anywhere near the level I'm playing at. That's how you do it, is you disavow the bad guys, and then you put the other side on the defense. You go, well, why won't you disavow your bad guys? I've disavowed the bad guys. Why don't you disavow the bad guys on the other side? So unfortunately, this is not the kind of response that you would get from Mike Cernovich, you know, the legendary major league kind of stuff. It was just sort of what it was, and it's not going to be good enough. And now he's on his back heel again. He's definitely not. He's on his back foot again, and he's going to be responding to this. And now the only thing everybody's going to talk to or talk about now is, well, he didn't do it soon enough, and was this enough? Here's what Jake Tapper, CNN, is going to say. Reporting live from the Clinton News Network, was Trump's statement good enough? I'm going to have a panel of 5 haters. And then the haters are going to get up and say, well, no, clearly this wasn't good enough. He should have done this before somebody died. He's responsible for this, da-da-da-da-da, on and on and on. So you don't actually gain ground. So with media and public relations, you're always thinking, how can I move the ball downfield, right? You think about, how can I move forward? How can I gain ground and not respond to what other people are telling me to respond to and give up ground? So you're always got to be forward pushing and keep pushing forward. That's what you have to do. And people don't think that way, the very aggressive sort of media style that I have. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you're on Periscope, tap the screen a few times. So yeah, that is why Trump's statement is not going to gain any ground for him. Nobody's going to be grateful for that. Nobody in the media is going to be happy about it. Nobody in the media is going to praise it. And it keeps this news cycle going on. You have to put them on their back foot. You have to attack. Audacity, always audacity. That is what I live by. Audacity, always audacity. So whenever people attack you, you don't let them push you back. When people attack you, you attack by counter-punching, right? Anderson Silva type stuff. You counterattack. You know that it's coming. So unfortunately, the statement today is not going to further Trump's agenda. The media is still going to keep slicing and dicing and nitpicking everything. So I view today's statement as a wash. It's definitely a wash. It is not. He didn't advance his agenda today. He didn't win today. The statement is definitely not a win. So today's statement is it's a wash. I guess he kind of had to do it, but this is not anything interesting or novel worth discussing in detail. It's a very boring, basic statement. Does nothing to advance the agenda. Does nothing to win. But that's what it is. Thanks for watching. Mike Cernovich, GorillaMindset.com.